answers to these problems that look crazy. The answer to this problem will be an answer like t minus s. Like, that's the answer. Like, when my son saw the multiple choice, like, he literally said, I just guessed. That it didn't make any sense. So here's why we're doing this. It's a great thing they put them on these tests, because you got to know your stuff. You can't just put it in the calculator. Our job is to rewrite this dude, but these are the things that we get to use. So somehow or another, I'm going to look at this, and I have to rewrite it, but these are my only choices. Now, the first thing to know is they will always give you extra choices that you don't need. So I have kids, sometimes they'll be like, how do I put a 4 in there? You don't. And sometimes there's a hidden one, and you can use that too, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So here's what I'm saying. I am saying, hey, 11 is one of my choices. That's good. And 6 is also one of my choices. That's good too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this in expanded form. So I'm going to say log, are you ready? You're going to write this down. Log 9 of 11 minus log 9 of 6. Did I lose anyone with how I did that, right? Now here's, one more time. Because I need to rewrite this using these guys, right? So I'm going to expand it out. Now watch what's cool. I know what log 9 of 11 is. It's right here. So I'm going to pop out log 9 of 11 and pop in S. And I know what log 9 of 6 is. It's right here. It's R. So I am going to pop out log 9 of 6 and pop in R. And that's my sweet little, my little workbenches. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of my new little pliers, my little socket wrenches, is the answer. That's the answer. That's my answer. We did, but no one else learns it. So it's now for the trick kids. See, today you guys get to be smart ones.
I only remember this one because you do it.
No, you don't. That's why I love it. Okay, so here we go. Let's try one. Okay, you ready? There we go. We are rewriting 56 using the hints we have. Obviously, 7 and 8 are a good choice, and 12 not so much. Do I have to use 12? I don't. Right? They give you extras. You don't want to make it that easy. So I am going to rewrite this as log 11, and that's 7 times 8, right? That's my first step. I'm rewriting it using 7 and 8. And then I don't have 7 and 8, like 7, 8 on there. So I'm going to expand it. Log 11 of 7 plus log 11 of 8. Those I do have. I go to my little key and I said, hey, this guy is right here. And this guy is right here. So now be very careful. It is, a lot of kids get rushing and they're like, oh, 7, 8, X, Y. It's X plus Y, right? Because we've expanded it. So we're Z. I knew that, but it's not time. Not time.
Why?
Because I rewrote it so it'll look just like those. Log 7, log 8. And so I can take.
Did you do Z plus X?
Yes. Z plus X would be fine. Z plus X is fine. Yes. It would not. Watch what will happen. It won't be to anything because anything that's an exponent will come down here. There you go. That's something. You're getting ahead. Shut up. Okay, let's try this next one.
Wanted to know.
There you go. You're getting there. You're too fast for me. Oh, how about this one? Can you try this one on your own? 2 ways of doing this one. You can make 64 in two different ways. Something times something and something squared. Comes out the same answer. And we'll talk about it in a second. Yeah. No. I mean, I'll get there. I'm wondering if you can do more work because we were just talking about. So here are the two different ways you can do it. If you like multiplying, you can make this log base 9 of 8 times 8, which is log base 9 of 8 plus log base 9 of 8, and the 8 is an A. So you could say A plus A. That is awesome. Or put them together, 2A. But what if you are like me and you don't like doing that much writing? And you want to do this. Log base 9 of 8 squared. Watch what happens. Our properties say this guy goes in the front. So 2 log 9 of 8. I just pop out that, pop in an A, and then look, same answer. Same answer. You can use exponents or you can use multiplying, same answer. But here's what it's not. Careful, guys, everyone's watching me. Not A squared, right? It's A plus A or 2A, but not A squared. That exponent comes down. That's the common mistake. This next one's a little weird. There's actually going to be two ways to do this one, but I'm going to start with one way, and then I'll explain the other way in a minute, not with this problem. The first thing that you can always do is this. If you did this way back here on this problem, I didn't like the 5 on the bottom. So guess what I'm going to do on this bad boy? I'm going to move that 10 to the top. I'm going to say, hey, you, how about this? Yeah? And then this problem is super, super easy. I'm going to put that negative in the front. Log 9 of 10. I got it right there. Negative 1p. Done. Done. So with that in mind, can you, with your table mates, try the next one? I don't want that 100 on the bottom, and I don't actually want it to be 100. I'm going to do something, maybe make it 10%, 10%, move it up. Try it.
Okay, Tweety Bird. You know what happens to Tweety Bird in the cartoon?
Nothing? He always gets away.
Oh, is it?
No. The squared comes down. -2.
What's the kitty cat's name? Sylvester.
No, because in this case, yes. Negative 1 times. So it's negative 1. Yes. And on this one, it's going to be
They're all the same. They just market them.
-2. No, and here's why. Because we're not actually subtracting the 1, he drops to the front. So it's negative 1 times whenever it is. So our exponents are always both flush. Here's what I got for this one. See how I got this? I got a -2. Why? How'd you do? You okay? Yeah? Okay, here comes the next one. It's a little weird. We're going to talk about this next one. So here's what. Yes, it's a free one, right? Remember that? Nice. So here's the problem. So Caesar, I'm cool with the 100, right? It's the 10. That's awesome. I can do that. How the hell do I use 12 and 11 to make 9? I can't. It's not possible. So this is like bingo. You know when you play bingo, there's always a free spot. There is a free space in here. They don't show it. It always exists, and you use it sometimes and sometimes you don't. Here's the free spot. This is 9. So log 9 of itself is always available to you because log 9 of 9, what do I do to 9 to make it into 9? Raise it to the 1. So 9 is always available to you. On this problem back here, guess what? The 9 is available to you. The 3 is available to you. It's always a free space. So you can just add it in the beginning. I have some kids who add it on every problem. So if they need it, they have it. I have other kids who wait to see. So I'm going to talk about this one because there's 2 ways to do this problem. So here's one of the ways. So what we're going to do is I'm going to rewrite this as this. Log 9 of 9 over 10 times 10. And here's what I want you to realize. You can do this with the little exponents, or you can do this with remembering anything on the bottom is subtracted. Anything on the bottom is minus because it's got that negative exponent. So you can do it like this. Log 9 of 9 minus log 9 of 10 minus log 9 of 10. You can do it that way. That's awesome. And here's what I would get. I would get 1 minus C minus C. That's awesome. But a lot of you are going to like it this way better. You're going to say to yourself, Miss T, what if I just want to bring it up to the top and screw that minusing thing? And I'm going to say, that gives you the exact same answer. And I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to say, wait, that's 10 to the negative 2, right? And then watch what it does. It's going to be log 9 of 9 and then plus log 10 negative 2. Negative 2 drops to the front, right? Does it give you the exact same answer? It does. 1 minus C is the same as 1 minus 2C. Can you do it either way? You can do it either way. Just remember, stuff on the bottom will be negative or minus. It's not even a good word. I made that word out, subtracted. Stuff on the top is positive. So with that said, can you please try the next one on your own? You might need a free one. You might need a free one. Hey, Jackson, did you guys get that last one? Hey, I'm going to use a 1 minus 2C. So I'm going to put my free space on here. Do I need it? Looks like I do. Looks like I do. Will that 1 be negative? No, it's on the bottom. I like this one. I could do this one. I don't even have to write this one. I like start off here. P plus Q minus 1. Could I put Q plus P minus 1? I could. But guess what? The 1 needs to be negative.
What about negative 1 plus Q plus P?
Love it. Order doesn't matter. Negative and positive matter. Love it. Love it. Love it. How do you do? We have 2 more and we're done. See, these are kind of fun. Do this next one on your own. Do that one. You can do it. I like this one. We're going to have some adding. You're going to have some subtracting. Maybe you're going to have a little exponent thing if you want. The game is to realize, how can I rewrite it? Yep. The only thing that matters is that S must be negative because he's downstairs. 2 different answers. R plus R minus S is awesome. 2R minus S is awesome. For my friend Liam, negative S plus 2R Also awesome. Here's what's not awesome. That, not awesome, right? Not awesome. I'm going to ask you to try the last one while I'm passing out your homework. I have things to tell you about your homework. You're going to pick your own adventure here because it's also what we'll go over what's on the quiz because I did a little quiz review as well. So do the last one. Hey, you might need that free spot in there. So it looks like I'm going to have, yeah, I can, yeah, you can do this. I like these. I know. I'm off my whole time.
There's no happy medium. You can't get a large one that'll never The girls are way shorter. They go down to like.
Just don't mess it up. The answer to the last one is 1 plus 2a.
I'm so fun. I don't need
So I don't care what your mind is. Whoa, what was that? That was impressive. That was good. I don't know what you were aiming for, but I got it. So, the one actually made I like grabbing things. Oh, I hurt my hand. But that negative must Okay, here we go. Let's talk about this. On tomorrow's quiz, there will be 2 like 1 through 9. So are we ready? On tomorrow's quiz, stop guys. There will be 2 like ones, actually 2 like 1 through 11, right? I want to be honest with you. Number 13 is a challenge problem. I'd like you to try it if you maybe were in algebra, if you thought, maybe I should have taken honors pre-calc or pre-calc AP. Try 13. 12 is the hardest one. 12 is crazy hard. It's got a little twirly flip fraction and refraction action. Give it a try. I'm sending that out to some of you to push yourselves a little bit. It's number 12. I like it. The bottom part is your quiz, right? So 14 through 21, that's what's going to be on the quiz. 2 expand, 2 condense, 2 solve, 2 exponents, and then 2 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 problems. I might cut off, I might make it 8, I might make 1 expand and 1. Oh, and then the last thing I do want to tell you, I need everyone to look at number 17. Everyone look at number 17. I'd like you to rewrite 17. Remember I told you yesterday that the software does that over 2 thing, and I don't like it? Make it 1/2. If I put a square root on there, I won't write it as a fraction, a big fraction. I'll write it as a baby fraction.
Wait, what do we do?
You would move this up here, and then it becomes a square root, right? But when it's over 2, you guys don't see that it's this. Yeah, and do you see there's all I did, the what's it called? They do it like this, and I like doing it like this better, right?
Assignment every day. Every day.
That's your quiz.